One thing that hasn't mentioned at all yet, everybody has different feelings. Let's read this. This is given to me by a 5-year-old boy. This is your invitation to make history through Occupy. Hang on to your paper. They have to pin it like a note to me or something. Listen to the invitation to make history instead of simply reading about it. Our cause is your cause. As I often put it, I'd rather make a little bit of history than watch it on TV. Yeah. Political and financial justice for the 99%. Equal access to quality education. Yeah. Comprehensive health care for all as a basic human right by law like in other civilized countries. Yeah. Environmental justice for earth and animals. World peace, money out of politics, people over profit, and in our own way, the last one, inspire a greater future. Yeah. And that's why I said earlier, Occupy, as much as a movement, it's a spirit. How do you inspire a greater future in your own lives? And maybe a different way you teach school, going one-on-one, eye-to-eye, talking to somebody who thinks Paul Ryan is great and convincing them that that's not true, which can be stomach-churning, but becoming them, I've often said, don't hate the media, become on the media one-on-one. You got to get through to people sometimes. Don't argue, sit down and talk to them. It's a good skill to have. You never know the seeds you may plant. And I would add to that some people say Occupy should not have specific demands or specific goals. I completely disagree with that. When an issue is urgent in our face and we have a chance to actually get what we need to get and want to get, do it. Yep. For example, continuing to work to stop the Keystone XL pipeline from piping the filthiest kind of oil ever found out of Alberta all the way down to Port Arthur, Texas. So it's not going to reduce our dependence on foreign oil. They intend to sell it as diesel and bunker fuel to Europe and Latin America. We get nothing, and people get poisoned. Right. And Obama only postponed it and said, we're trying to find a new route. No, there should be no route, because as one climatologist put it, you let that thing go through, it's quote-unquote game over for planet Earth. Meanwhile, the right-wing fundamentalist extremist Prime Minister of Canada, Stephen Harper, has said, okay, if you don't want to build that pipeline, we're just going to blast open some of those beautiful wilderness in the world in British Columbia and sell it all to the Chinese, which thankfully there's direct actions and blockades already being planned up there in the spirit of Occupy. Pay attention to this issue. The only reason Obama did not sign on already at Hillary Clinton's behest was, 1,200 people linked arms all the way around the White House grounds and yelled until it was postponed. But we have to get rid of it once and for all. And another thing that shows a little bit of oil staining going on, if you ask me, is Obama, in his acceptance speech at the Democratic Convention, not only did he not blow any coattails saying he wanted any change, we need better people in Congress, he didn't say a thing about that. Me. But what he did say is 600,000 new jobs in the natural gas industry. What? How do you create 600,000 new jobs in the natural gas industry? You drill those cursed goddamn fracking wells anywhere you want to, so sure, we got a natural gas supply, and it comes out of people's tap water faucets instead. Yep. Fracking is dangerous. Radioactive and polluted water goes straight through sewage plants into the rivers to the point where even the New York Times reported that 3 Mile Island is more radioactive now than since after the nuke accident because of fracking fluid coming back in. Yep.